Hi, my name's Leslie Gould. This is my husband Connor, and together we run Camp Brand Goods.
Camp Brand Goods is an e-commerce retailer that sells outdoor-inspired apparel based in Western Canada. Initially just a creative outlet for graphic designer Connor Gould, Camp Brand's rise to fame on Instagram has become a masterclass on how businesses can grow and cultivate a following on social media.
It really started as a hobby project. Probably our first year in business was when we kind of got recognized by a few different bloggers, some of our shirts, our Happy Camper shirt specifically. It really opened our eyes into like working with bloggers, reaching out to the media, kind of like that side of marketing instead of like, oh, I'm gonna pay for like a banner on a website or something like that. It was saying like, you know, like here's a bunch of people that have a huge influence over their audience.
Camp Brand's success on Instagram has largely come thanks to its influencer marketing strategy, by which they partner with other prominent individuals that reach the same audience that they're trying to target. The trick to an effective influencer marketing campaign, according to Camp, is to partner with people that you want to build a long-term relationship with, who share mutual values and a mutual audience.
The learning curve for us was making sure that we found the proper bloggers and influencers to work with, that our company struck a chord with them and we could start a good relationships.
So we kind of partnered with people who had similar followings to us and a similar audience to us, and we would send them shirts and they would take these amazing photos with them and then share them with their audience.
Take a look at Camp's Instagram and you'll notice something unique. Most of their photos don't feature their clothing front and center. That's because Camp has worked hard to cultivate a community that's centered around more than just them. By connecting to something bigger than themselves, Camp has built an audience that's not just passionate about their brand, but about their values.
I think it's being able to create a sense of community with what you're doing. Our biggest platform is Instagram by far, and it's that photo-based element that it allows people to kind of really get lost in scrolling through a feed and being like, oh, like I wish I was there, and I've been there. We came up with the hashtag Keep It Wild. Started running with that. People started to tag their photos with it, and
so every Tuesday we gave out a free t-shirt to our favorite photo from the week, and we ran that for almost a full year.
I didn't want it to be Camp Brand Goods. I didn't want it to be like a product-specific hashtag. We needed something that was going to be more about the lifestyle and the community, and so that's sort of where Keep It Wild came from. We've always been really adamant on that too, that we do not like to use our Instagram as like a massive sales channel. So like Leslie does sort of like a handful of photos of outdoor-based stuff to one photo of something that's product related. So it keeps our feed very fresh with like lots of great photography instead of it just being like a picture of this t-shirt, a picture of this t-shirt, and a picture of this t-shirt, because I don't think that's what people are coming to our page to really enjoy. So getting a massive following isn't as important as having a really engaged following.
Keep your audience as engaged as possible, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how big your audience gets if they're not really like engaged in your story and what you're doing and gonna potentially become a customer one day.
Building an online audience is hard, but Camp Brand Goods has found success by creating relationships with others targeting the same audience as them, and by cultivating a brand bigger than just their products. Camp has used this to tap into a conversation larger than just themselves and grow a massive audience in the process.